Hey guys, I'm Rune Dan.
And I'm Taku Kent. Welcome to Random Talks, our podcast-like series. How are you, Dan?
Tired. Shift just changed to morning shift, and so I'm trying to get my sleeping schedule back in order.
How's that going for you?
It sucked. Got off 11:30 on Thursday and it switched immediately to Friday. Yeah, 11:30 to 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, not fun.
No. I was out in garden for 4 hours in the garden department, and my skin's reacting to some of the pollen now. It's trying to form a rash.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No, it's not. We will not be live during this day, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Happy birthday! It's a few days early, but we won't be making a video at that point.
Yeah.
So
all I gotta say is I'm gonna be 28. God, I'm old. You know how funny it is to go back to your childhood thinking, man, I remember back when I was 7, wished to be 12 so I could go whitewater rafting. Then you're in your 20s like, God, I've been whitewater rafting since high school.
Never been whitewater rafting.
It's fun. Just gotta remember
I prefer tubing down the Chattahoochee River.
That is also one thing I did. I actually want to do that again.
I do too.
Get a tube with a cooler in it. Get a couple of friends.
Go down Helen, Georgia. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Bring a little umbrella in case the sun gets a little too hot.
Is it gonna be a bar on the river?
River bar tubing.
Just have people like park their tube as they climb aboard to get a drink.
Welcome to the tube bar.
But that aside, we need to start working on the computer stuff so we can see about making some game videos for these nice people.
That is true, very true. Let's see. The computer is now upgraded to its best it can be. That costs a lot of money.
Well, at least you didn't have to buy a new graphics card.
That is very true. You know what? I'm looking back now going, why did they make us buy this for? Jeez. I don't think we really need this in the future. Skip 2 years. Wow, I am so glad I got that. Kid was right. Goes for twice now. You heard nothing. You will not steal from my house. You do not know where I live. I'm 4493. Ah!
Is that really the numbers, or did you just say random numbers?
I said random numbers. I'm not giving out any of my numbers or street address.
He secretly lives.
Shut up! No! Got him!
Okay, do you want to see something cool?
Pokemon inside?
No. Plug it into the Switch.
Oh yeah, it does the
Do it.
I know what it does. Unplug it?
Yeah, go ahead and unplug it.
I still gotta get Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu.
Go to Killer Finds.
I know. I actually got Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. Really fun game. Very tricky though.
Oh yeah. I have Let's Go Eevee. I still want to get Let's Go Pikachu, but that's gonna be a while.
Anyways, let's get on to the news.
We did make notes.
You forgot the notes?
No, I mean we were kind of just.
Oh, well, I say we can go ahead and start off with one thing. Sea of Thieves has an upcoming update, which we're both surprised to see.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Well,
I'm surprised they were able to get the okay to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm surprised to see as well.
You're surprised to see it on Sea of Thieves?
Yeah. Sea of Thieves, new update, Pirates of the Caribbean. And I'm wondering if they actually got Johnny Depp on there to do the voice.
Probably, or at least someone who sounds similar.
Yeah, if they got Johnny Depp, yay. I applaud them. If not, still a good voice actor.
Yeah.
Davy Jones will be on there. Some new stuff. Calypso. Well, kind of Calypso. It didn't really have her all that. I think it's just like a nod of like.
No, I think it's her just dressed differently.
Could be. But Yeah, it looks really fun. More of a storyline. I don't really know about Sea of Thieves myself. I've seen some gameplay, and the only reason I know about it is because they started up sea shanties again.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
We actually like the sea shanties.
Yep. There once was a ship that took to sea. The name of the ship was the Bully O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Blow, my bully boys, blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tugging is done, we'll take our leave and go. But yeah, one thing. So the Sea of Thieves is available on the following platforms:
Microsoft,
Xbox, Windows 10, and Steam. Or as we like to say, Windows, Microsoft.
presented by Rare.
Owned by Microsoft.
But
I want to play it. I don't have a good enough computer. You don't have good enough internet.
Well, if I tell my parents to update the darn thing, which
That
probably won't happen.
No.
Hell, I'm trying to convince them to just get rid of DirecTV and just go to streaming services.
How's that going?
Well, we're talking about it. That's a step in the right direction, at least.
I swallowed. I had spit on the wrong pipe earlier, and still coughing because
You're
of that.
drowning on your own saliva.
Yeah, I promise I don't have any sickness.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. If I have time to think about it, I'll probably download Sea of Thieves and play. Next up on the...
I've always enjoyed pirate things. There's two things I've always enjoyed growing up: pirates and wizards.
Hence, Wizards and Pirate 101.
Actually, I had the thing for them before they both came out. So I mean, but that's something we definitely got to figure out eventually. After we get into the swing of things, we need to get back into Wizard and Pirate 101. I don't know. Should we start a player from scratch and go from level 1, or should we just jump right in from where our characters are at?
I'd say start player 1 to show everybody how it works and all that.
Okay.
Introduction kind of thing.
Okay.
And just grow from there.
Yeah. And then on downtime, we keep going where we were at.
Yeah. So next up on the list that I like to talk about is Square Enix E3. I didn't watch it. I honestly didn't know it was out right now. I heard that it was not great though.
Matt Mercer, I love you, man, but you got the short end of the stick. You did a great job, but Square Enix did not have a good presentation.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. The Guardians of the Galaxy game looked dope.
It did. Some people say it looked,
Weird,
but it's like, well, it's not coming out yet. It's going to take a time.
It looks stiff, but it's still early. The models are different because it's a different universe.
Yeah, it's not MCU universe.
Yeah, which there's nothing wrong with that. I have no issue with it. We got our I Am Groots and we got our kick-ass music, so I mean...
And we have Rocket saying the F word. Which not many people would be expecting from a Marvel movie or game.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If Disney and Marvel would allow it, almost all the Marvel movies would have been rated R.
True, very true. I kind of want to see them make a Deadpool movie now, a Deadpool game, updated.
I was about to say the original Deadpool game on the 360 back in the day
was fine.
Was fun, but repetitive. But it was random as hell.
Yeah, I mean, considering it was Deadpool, especially when we went up to his #1 fangirl, and it turned out to be Cable, and waking up Wolverine, rise and shine, up and at him. Why won't you wake up?
Let's admit right here, right now, slapping Wolverine was the best part of that game.
Yeah. That is the best part of the game.
I'm only doing this because the player's still mashing the button.
But, also, the Avengers video game, the new update or expansion for Black Panther, Battle for Wakanda, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Which I'm going to say looks amazing. Claw looks, well, like Claw from the movie.
I have no qualms with the Avengers game. A lot of people do. I don't own it.
I think a lot of people are mad because they bought the game and it wasn't finished.
Well, I mean, isn't that the case on most games nowadays?
True.
Hence the day one updates.
very, very true. However, for a lot of these day one updates and all that, some of them were just, problem like Piranha Plant on Smash Brothers. If you played All Star with Piranha Plant, it would corrupt the data. But overall, the rest of the game was fine. And they patched it up, a week later when they, had everything in order.
Yeah.
They even said, don't play All-Star with Piranha Plant, it'll corrupt the data for some reason, we don't know what's going on, we're fixing it right now. They fixed it.
Yep.
But it was only a small thing. The rest of the game, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. All taken care of right there. Avengers, unfortunately, had glitches and britches. I got glitches in my britches!
I mean, right now, dude, if we ordered it, brand new right now, is freaking $25.
That's not bad. I'm positive the updated graphics would be better, too.
Let's see if there's any of the other... The Earth's Mightiest and the Deluxe are both on sale as well. Well, hold on, wait. Okay, so the Deluxe no longer is available. You can still get the Earth's Mightiest edition. I don't know what that means, but... Oh. It comes with all this. Personally, I feel like just getting the game for $25 is better.
Yeah.
Considering I don't really want those collectibles. Says the guy who has 100 bajillion collectibles.
Yeah, all the figurines. Other stuff around here. Most figurines. But overall, Square Enix's E3 presentation was just,
Say it.
It was crap.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We weren't too mad about it, though. We're more Nintendo nerds, so,
Yeah. I go for Nintendo first, PlayStation second, Xbox last.
So now let's we're through Square Enix. Let's turn over to what we've gotten with Nintendo so far.
Yeah, his E3 hasn't started yet, but we got a presentation of something.
2 things.
Okay.
You do the first one.
Okay. A sequel to Mario and Rabbids, which I'm not hating.
But why?
But why? It looks fun.
It wasn't...
It looks different from the original game.
It wasn't a bad game. But it wasn't a great game.
I think they probably fixed problems from the first game.
To me, it didn't have issues. It was just repetitive. The maps were really the only thing that changed, and some of the enemies. It, to me, did not have a clear enough story to, be worth my time. My younger brother had it. I played it. That's the reason I know. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just didn't care for it.
This one does look interesting because, one, we now have Rabid Lumas, which sounds really bad when you think about it.
They're like, these things have the same DNA as Rabbids.
I think it was just a bad fusion. And apparently someone is trying to either take their life force or powers, something like that. What, are they more powerful than actual Lumas?
Who knows?
I don't know. We also have a Rabid Rosalina. Like, Rabid Mario, Rabid Peach, Luigi. Yeah. And I'm just like, why is this one more emo? This one looks more like the rebel teenager. Fine. When Rosalina isn't like that, she's pristine and everything. I think Ubisoft just did a fan thing, like how people think Rosalina should be like.
Yeah.
More like exclusive from people like that, which wouldn't be a problem. However, the enemies now are actual Goombas, I saw, and I believe some Babans, and some more, hybrid Rabbids that are not Mario-themed Mario Rabbids. Like, we saw, like, the Piranha Plant Rabbids and all that. But, we also have another rabbit, which is not like the other rabbits at all. I swear to God, if it talks, I'm flipping tables. Out of just sheer shock. It's like, what? What? Because this one looks like Wild Style from the Lego movie. Just not, Legos.
Yeah, that's true.
There's also a tiger rabbit. And I'm just, the only thing I'm thinking of, I wonder if he's going to say,
and that wasn't the Rabbids, that was me.
I'm just wondering if this tiger's going to go, when I defeat you, that'll be grand.
Give it time. Give it time.
Overall, it does look better. The gameplay looks a little bit cleaner, too, than the original game. Mm-hmm. So, I might give it a try if, I have the money and the time and thought process for it.
And the gummy bears. So, the next game we're going to talk about is Rune Factory 5. Now,
yeah.
Was it last E3? Or no, not last E3. It was a couple of years ago, wasn't it? We got the announcement for it?
I believe so.
And
about 2 to 3 years ago, maybe?
No, it wasn't 3. It had to be at least 2. So, last time, when we finally got the word of it, I was so happy I actually got out of this chair and went on my knees and praised the Lord. Because I love the Rune Factory series. If you don't know what the Rune Factory series is, it's Harvest Moon meets Monster Battles.
Like Final Fantasy in a way.
Not even Final Fantasy.
More updated Final Fantasy. Where it's more Monster Hunter.
It's closer to Monster Hunter, but on a much slower scale.
Yeah, basically, you can farm, you fight monsters, gather material, level up, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Find a waifu or husbando.
Yeah, you can get married. Well, I mean, that wasn't always the case in the older ones. But,
yeah.
I really love this series. It's a lot of fun. It's a stress reliever. It's time-consuming. Dan tried playing it. It was just too much for him.
I also didn't have time with the schedule I had.
That's why it's time-consuming part.
And honestly, right now, with the way my schedule is, I probably could have time for it.
You just don't want to.
That is true.
But we have finally got a gameplay trailer.
Gameplay of it being good.
A gameplay trailer alongside some actual, anime scenes out of it. It looks gorgeous. I can't wait to play it. It is slated for, early 2022. So we will have to wait and see.
Cannot wait for that one.
I can't either. It's going to be a good one. To quote Mom Odie, it's going to be good!
Yeah. I do find it kind of funny to have your garden on the back of a dragon. I wonder how that feels for him. Ow. 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 That doesn't feel good.
It's like acupuncture. But for dragons. But something to note that I just saw on my phones. That's a meme. That's an ad. That's a possible waifu. That's an ad. That's a thing. That's a picture. Nope, that's not it. That's another ad. Here we are. Beauty and the Beast live on stage, now casting for return to Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios. So we're slowly getting our performances back.
Sweet.
The day that the fireworks return, I know, is going to cause a spike in tourism.
Yeah.
As some of you know, me and my wife do plan on moving down to Florida in the next handful of years. When that time comes, we're hoping the annual passes will be back because we don't want to have to move down and pay a ticket every time we want to go.
Yeah. That would suck.
Yeah. So, when that time comes, we'll get to that. But for now, we're just going to focus on our trip for next year for the cruise and a little bit of Disney World. Go hang out with some friends who live down that way. But yeah.
If everybody is just smart and take the darn vaccine, everything will go back to normal. Now we have a protesters of angry anti-vaxxers out there. All three of them.
And all of them are claiming that they're magnetic.
And all of them are Karens. No vaccines! They cause health problems! And don't give them to your kid when they have the problem.
Let's see. Is there anything else?
I thought there was. We should have written down notes.
Yeah. But yeah, keep an eye out in the future. We got a few more pop videos coming out. Our friend, editor Alex, is back in the college program. So if you're in the Walt Disney World area and you know what he looks like, say hi.
It's not hard.
Well, to be fair, there's only one time he's ever shown his face on camera, and it wasn't intentional.
Yeah, and it wasn't on our channel either.
It was our channel.
It was?
It was the, It was that video.
Oh, okay. Of course, it was also on one of our other videos with Zero to Chaos.
Oh, it was one of those end of the year video things we did.
I think so. It was me. It was you.
But that wasn't our. Was that our channel?
No, that was Zero to Chaos' channel, Coast to Coast.
Yeah. But that's not our channel.
Yeah.
And a lot of our viewers don't really watch a lot of don't watch Zero to Chaos, except for the ones who came from him. So.
Yeah. But I guess that's gonna be it for now.
Yep. But yeah, again, huge shout out to our friend editor Alex being back in the college program. We don't know where he's at yet. We know last time before the pandemic he was in Galaxy's Edge as a custodial worker.
Yeah.
He's going to go, I'm pretty sure, back into that line, but we don't know where.
I wonder if he's going to be in the new Marvel College. No, that's in
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Other end of the park. That's the other end of the country.
My mistake. Too bad there isn't an actual.
Blame freaking Universal for that one.
Oh yeah, that's right, because
Islands of Adventure.
Yeah. Well, Disney's buying Universal now.
Give it time.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today. Oh, and one last thing. It is a sad day for the first time in Random Blast history. Yeah, because last time I was babyface, we didn't have the channel yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to be shaving. So I know this is just randomness at this point, but I mean, we're us.
Yeah.
So the facial hair grew back towards my face after wearing a mask for a year. So now that I'm vaccinated and my job doesn't require me to wear a mask anymore, I'm going to go ahead and Tuesday I'm shaving this beautiful thing off, and I'm going to let it reset.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
I mean, y'all have seen Dan beardless countless times.
That's because a mask dries up my damn beard so much. And I've been putting oil on there every so often, but still, that mask on there, it just humidifies everything.
Yeah, I understand. The only dry spot I get is right around here. But
yeah, for me, it's always like right here at the edge of the chin, like at the crib, like where it peaks.
If you have beard care tips, feel free to reach out to us at Review It Dan and to Talk Your Kid on Instagram.
Or Twitter.
I don't use Twitter like that. I have a Twitter. I don't use it.
I was following Aaron Hansen. I follow him on Twitter. You know who Aaron Hansen is, right?
Name sounds familiar.
Ego Raptor. He's on Game Grumps.
Okay.
And one of the things he shared was an artist, and their artwork had a topless woman on there. I'm just like, well, this is not something I was expecting to see today, but okay. It's always funny when I gotta go to post it, because Twitter, is the new, what's it called? Tumblr.
Yeah. Alright, guys. It's late. We're heading out. He's got to go eat.
And go to sleep.
And I got to clean up the room before my wife gets back.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Y'all have a good night. Do I go first or you?
It's you. Then me say my phrase.
I'm tired. I'm going to talk to you again.
I'm Review It Dan. I hope you all had a blast.
We love you guys. Don't forget to love each other. We'll talk to y'all later. And don't forget to stay random. Peace out.